Hey, today is day 7 of my building a game, my Titanfall-like game, in 30 days. So today I wanted to start off with like just a quick recap of what I've done in the last 7 days and sort of see how I'm progressing through the 30 days and seeing if I'll have not a finished product, but a good product to show off at the end of the 30 days. And I think the answer is yes. So as you can see, I've got my little Notion uh thing here of like what I wanted. I wanted the 10 things at the end of the 30 days. And I have now got a checklist of the stuff that the 10 things, and I'm gonna check mark each thing off after I've like got it mostly there. So for the functioning wall running movement and the way to sprint and stuff like that, I can say I've pretty well got that down pat. I can make it a bit smoother by either speeding things up or slowing things down to make it more fluid, to say. And I haven't got a rocket launcher or stuff like that. So this is like, so for the each type of gun, one of each type of gun, I've kind of half done what I've wanted to do. Because I want to have, so in Titanfall, if you haven't played Titanfall already before, there's like Titan guns that do extra damage to Titans, for example. I wanted that kind of concept of weapons as well. So you have two normal weapons and then you have a Titan weapon. So that's what I wanted in my game. So I'm gonna say it's half done. Half done. And I'll give it a check. Because it's half done. And yeah, so that is, I've done two things out of 10 so far. So am I on track? No, I am not. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I feel like the vehicles will kind of be uh, easy to do. And now that I say that, I'm gonna have a really rough time getting the vehicles done and stuff. But just to sort of show over what I've done for the um, whole game itself, I did have a turret that I was shooting, so I'll fix up the turret today. Um, but I've got a shotgun mechanic and SMG and all that other stuff. I've got like 6 different guns. I have a sniper that I can pick up, so if I press G, I'm gonna run over this. I got a sniper. I can sprint. You can see that I'm running fast if I walk around. It's this speed. If I start sprinting, it's kind of faster. I need a better way to like demonstrate how fast I run and probably increase the speed of me running. But as you can see, I've got wall running. I've got a double jump. Um, I've got a crouch slide. The crouch slide is much faster. So I kind of don't want that to be the case. I want it to be pretty even with the sprinting at all times. And yeah, but that's kind of what I've got so far on my game in 7 days. So pretty good start, I feel like. I think now more so the map side of stuff. If I open up Notion again. So creating abilities might be, I've never really made an ability before. That's gonna have to be like a YouTube thing that I learn. Um, for the different pieces of armor, uh, they're gonna be very basic and probably not very good. I'm not gonna lie, because it's my first time using Blender. So while learning to create a game like Titanfall, to making a 3D world and also learning Blender to make models and stuff like that for my characters, um, it's gonna be a lot. But for like the very basic assets, I wanted to make like a basic looking sniper, nothing too crazy, probably still a bit like blocky like and stuff. I guess the best way to describe how it's probably gonna look is Roblox. If you've ever played Roblox, it's very blocky and Minecraft, that kind of stuff, really basic stuff. Um, as for the multiplayer server, I'm not sure how I go about setting that up. I know that I would probably use like Amazon servers or something like that. So that'll be something that I have to also again learn. I'll have to create an animation. So I'll have to learn about cinematics and stuff like that of how to get in, how to get make the game set up. And I'll also have to set up very basic um, AI bots. I've seen a YouTube video of someone doing it within a day. So hopefully, but that was in Unreal Engine, not in Godot. So I don't know how different and how much harder that would be in Godot to set up a basic, like Modern Warfare style, like bot kind of lobby. Um, but yeah, so that's the overall what I've done for the last 7 days. And yeah, what I'm wanting to achieve today is I am wanting to fix up my turret, and I'm wanting to add an ADS. So being able to like look down sights, for example. So I don't know how it's going to go for every gun, but we're going to see how it goes. So stay tuned to find out. And yeah, I will be right back. I am back now. I fixed the turret back up and I added an ADS to the game. Now, mind you, not a lot of progress got done today because I was wanting to add abilities to the game. I know I was saying that I would add an ADS and the turret back in, and that would kind of be it, but I wanted to add an ability to it. And I got to learning about adding abilities to Godot, and that looks like a lot of work for my brain to be able to process right now. So, in the meantime, I'm going to show you the little bit of fixing that I did. So before, I was having problems with the turret because I would load in and the game would just instantly crash. And then when I fixed the turret back up, it ended up making it so my character was getting pushed back every time the bullet hit me. And now I'm on 0 HP. um, yeah, so the bullet was causing me to go backwards. So I had to make a new scene and make it an area 3D of what the bullets were hitting me with. So I didn't go flying back. Now, a future proofing thing that I'm going to have a problem with is when you're playing multiplayer and versing people, the bullets that are currently shooting is a rigid body 3D. So, yeah. And that's the ADS that I've got. It's just a zoom right now rather than the gun moving or anything like that. I don't know how to do that necessarily just yet. That's going to be a thing that I have to learn. But this is the simple ADS. So with the ADS, I've got it so normal spray pattern is like that, and when you ADS, the bullet spray tightens a lot. So really OP on the shotgun. It's basically just one-shotting the target. But yeah, ADS with, well, that didn't work. Shotgun it works. For some reason the submachine gun didn't work. It could be because of the where the bullets are working currently when I've got the ADSing in. So that's something that I'm gonna have to fix tomorrow as well, because I've got coder's brain right now, because of how tired I am. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry this wasn't the most amazing progress video, but tomorrow there will be a lot more progress than what there was today. So stay tuned for the next video and you will see abilities and the guns properly working again. Peace.